What's up, brownies? So, Carlos King dropped an interview with Toya and Simone today that did nothing but prove me right. Check this out.
And so I kind of just shut down. And so we did have the conversation of maybe this marriage isn't working. We did sit down with the kids and we're like, we may not go any further, but it's okay. Nothing's going to change in our family dynamic because we didn't want to be unhealthy in front of our kids because I was never raised in an environment where I saw my parents argue. And so I was like, when it gets to that place and our kids are at that age where they're taking it all in, something has got to change. And I was like, and I don't want to argue with you. Eugene is the king of slamming doors. I mean, at one point, I think he locked me outside. I was like, we were having our own issues. And we had came to that place, and I pride me and Eugene on coming back up out of it. We worked hard to come back out of it. We got to a place where we were like, hey, going forward, what's some things you need to change? He found him a psychologist. And I went to my pastor's wife. We talked on a regular basis and we started working on ourselves from within. Mm. And then we were able to start our communication back up. We were happier. Our kids noticed. And they were like, one day Avery said, why y'all kissing so much? Why y'all so happy? It hurt me to hear that. Because I didn't want them to even be thinking that that's the way marriage life should be. But I don't want Quad's life. God forbid. I don't ever want to have to say I was divorced, couldn't figure it out. I wasn't forgiving, especially when you have children.
I'm going to have to do a long format version on YouTube another day. But for right now, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. You absolutely, positively are jealous of Quad and you wish that you had her life. And here is why. She was the only one that had a high enough self-esteem to get out of her toxic marriage. And you all are stuck and miserable, especially you, because you have the kids. And also, if you all were to really enforce those rules that if you're no longer married to medicine, my love, you could no longer be on the show, that would deplete your income because after all, this whole wine business is a farce. The absolute nerve and unmitigated gall for you to be out visiting vineyards and so forth and so on, when the truth of the matter is those who cannot run a business of their own white label, you are nothing more than a glorified brand ambassador with an affiliate code. And if you left that man, you would be just another baby mama with 2 kids in tow and still renting, except for this time, a much smaller house. Furthermore, the real reason why you're mad is because you all were fully expecting for Quad to fail miserably and for her life to go downhill the minute that she got a divorce. If she really were the gold digger and gutter snipe that you all claimed that she was, then you expected her to return to the ghetto from whence she came the minute that she got that divorce, and instead she thrived and she elevated. She is now living in a bigger, better house and having a bigger, better lifestyle than she had as a married woman now that she is single. And you're stuck in the same place that you've always been, a refugee renter. See, the gag is y'all started out so much alike, the dime pieces that married men that from a physical standpoint were so far beneath your league. And now what you know is that the education and the income is not enough to combat the fact that you still married to a man that's built like a $17 Yankee Candle and a small package that leaves you sexually frustrated, all while being effeminate and emotionally unintelligent at times. Quad got rid of that situation and you're still stuck in it. That's why you're mad. But at this point, baby, get off of Quad's ovaries. It's giving obsessed.